Deployed airbags are fairly obvious to identify. However, seatbelt pretensioners take a little bit more inspection. Like on this Toyota Camry, seatbelt pretensioners work by winding up the seatbelt. If it's not working properly or has deployed, the seatbelt will not wind up properly. Most seatbelt pretensioners use an expanding gas to move the mechanical parts during a deployment. In this example, expanding gas is generated in this cylindrical tube when deployed by the SRS. The gas pushes a set of steel ball bearings through the tube, which are directed toward this outer gear. The initial impact to the outer gear shears pins that hold it into position. As the ball bearings continue to shoot out of the cylinder, they turn this outer gear, which is now meshed with the inner gear. This inner gear is attached to the seatbelt retractor, and the seatbelt is retracted. Now, as you can see, we have the seatbelt pretensioner fixtured in a vise, so we can show you what happens when it deploys. Notice the seatbelt is in a relaxed state, and we have a piece of tape here. Watch this piece of tape when we deploy this device. So let's deploy the seatbelt pretensioner and see what happens. Okay, I can feel that the seatbelt is a lot more taut. You might have seen this tape move up. That's because the seatbelt wound around the spool inside the retractor assembly. Let's see how it looks when a seatbelt pretensioner deploys inside a vehicle. Now, this type of seatbelt pretensioner is in the buckle assembly. This works by pulling a cable which shortens this buckle assembly. Let's see how this works. As you can see, the visual indicators here are that the buckle is noticeably shorter and the piston is sticking out of the cylinder. It's important to remember that a seatbelt pretensioner deployment cannot always be verified by visual inspection alone. A scan tool might even be required to retrieve a diagnostic trouble code indicating pretensioner deployment.